We're going to be talking about Quakertown, a borough of Philadelphia. Normally, if you see a video like that, an older white guy attacking kids who appear to be protesting, then you see my face pop up. You're expecting me to go like, who is this guy? Only I don't need to do that because we unfortunately already know who this is. And I say unfortunately because he's the chief of police there. That was their chief of police putting a teenage girl in a chokehold. And of course, inevitably, there's going to be the people who are like, well, what did they do? Nothing. They were trying to exercise their First Amendment rights, and police were like, you can't do that, and trying to stop them. When this old piece of shit came rushing in and just grabbed one of the girls in a chokehold, and then they all dogpiled. And from this angle, you can see just how terrified this young girl is. This video comes from Evan Yells at Clouds on Instagram. And the other girls didn't hesitate to jump in and start beating what is apparently, or appears to be, a man attacking one of their own. And they stood up and defended. So now a bunch of them have been arrested. It was originally being reported that they were held overnight, but I'm told at least some of them were held through today, Tuesday. There was court today. There was a blizzard basically over the weekend, and those kids didn't get to be with their families because they were facing charges over an incident that was instigated and escalated by the police. What I haven't seen people talking about is the outside instigators that happened prior to that, and almost certainly were the reason that this all kicked off. You see, the students were planning a walkout. The principal got wind of it, and instead of trying to shut them down or stifle them or keep them from exercising their First Amendment rights, he decided the best thing they could do is just kind of make sure the kids were safe. So he sent out an email to families letting them know that they would be collaborating with the students, again, for their safety. And some, I'm guessing, red hat wearing, turd eating shitbag forwarded that to Libs of TikTok. And then Libs of TikTok posted it and said things like, the school staff is collaborating with students to organize an anti-ICE protest during school hours. Shut it down was the mandate they gave their absolute maniac followers. And what happened? Shock of all shocks. Threats started coming into the school. And then the school announced that they had to cancel the planned anti-ICE student walkout, citing student safety and well-being, which Libs of TikTok gleefully posted, saying, following our report, completely claiming it. And what do you think that student safety and well-being issue was? What do you think caused that? What do you think made them worry for the student safety? Other than your fucking shitbag followers who regularly call in fucking bomb threats to schools when you're like, hey, there's a gay teacher who wants the students to be gay. And when the students said, hey, we don't need your permission to do this, and decided to walk out anyway, instead of supporting them, instead of making sure that they were safe, police did this. Hey, police, when kids are coming out to protest and exercise their First Amendment right, and you're worried about their safety, there's a way to handle it. Allow me to give you an example. This is in Tennessee, where students were protesting, and then this shitbag decided to come over and start yelling at them. And what did police do? That. They dealt with him. They pushed him aside. They made him leave. They didn't put the kids in chokeholds. Now, the DA says they're investigating the police after the violent confrontation, but kids are still facing charges. So if that makes you angry and you would like to help, they have set up a GoFundMe. If you go to GoFundMe and search Stand with Quakertown Students Legal Defense, you can make a donation. If you have a few bucks you can spare, I recommend doing that. Otherwise, share this. Put it out there. Make it real public so that they can't just kind of push this under the rug and think they can get away with it. The whole world is watching, and they need to know that.